GM, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Fantasy Top Down. I am one half of your hosting dynamic duo, Silva Surger, joined as always by the loveliest accent across the pond there, Mr. Esren. Esren, GM Brody.
Hello, hello. How you doing?
Doing
How
well,
we doing
man.
today? You
Doing
all right?
well. Yeah, back from a little vacation up in the mountains, Lake Tahoe here. So kind of unplugged, got away from it all, and yeah, feeling ready to get back into the action here and see how I did when I set some lineups and closed my computer and didn't really check in on anything. So I have an idea of how I did, but now rewards are live, so that'll be the true tell.
Nice. That's perfect. With great timing today. Yeah, they shot the rewards out pretty quick. I noticed they popped out a bit before we started, which is great. So that gives us something to rip.
Yes, sir. And more of an internal pat on the back for you and I. We're getting word that our audio is coming through crystal clear now for the first time in what feels like forever. So glad we got that sorted and hopefully fixed for the future next couple episodes at least. So we're already starting off hot.
Yeah, I think last week's robot, or last time we did it, the robotic issues were haunting us. But I'm glad I don't sound like a robot anymore. That's good. I'm sure someone like Cap can confirm he was one of the ones being like, bro, your audio is shit.
Yeah, but I mean that that could just as well be Cap being Cap. I never quite know if I can take him seriously or
This is true. This is
not.
true.
All right, man. Well, without further ado, let's get on into it. You wanna dive into your week in review, or want me to take the lead here? What are you thinking?
You can do it first, and then we can switch over to me. Human
We.
sounding, but not confirmed human. There we go. Thank you, Cap. I'll take that.
Uh,
That sounds like a vast improvement to certified robot.
oh my god, that's so funny. Um, I never would I have been as happy to get a review as that from Cap, but I guess I'll have to wait. Uh,
How was your week then? How did you get on?
let's see. Let's go into the shop here. Shop. Oh, here it is. I always forget where it is on the page. Tournament 66. 66 weeks in the book. Let's see. Let's try that again. Claim, please. Well,
You have to. Oh, someone just said jades are broken. Eesh.
classic.
Okay. Wow, we can see how we get
Uh,
on.
so I see my rewards. I see the pop up modal. I click claim. Ah, here we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. Not too bad of a week. Looks like saying I got about 200 bucks in rewards, 0.023 ETH, 500 fragments or so, and about
Nice.
45,000 fan points. Not too bad.
So how did you get on? So you did gold again. Oh, nice. Those are good, man. Couple in the
Yeah.
top 200. And then silver, that's good. You don't usually play silver.
No,
Or you
not
do.
not
You
well at
don't usually.
least.
You chuck something in, but no, that's good to see that. I mean, I think Zach did well. And Stowe. That's not bad for Stowe. He's
I
been
mean,
on off
yes.
private.
Stowe goes on private, goes off private, goes back on. I'm pretty sure it's all just a big joke he's playing on me in particular, but he did well enough this week.
Yeah, and Hugo was good. He was only 2-star this week, so I played him in a lot of decks. We had quite a lot of like ones and twos this week.
Yeah.
There was a lot of gambling to be done. Um, between Makesy, Hugo, Lawrence, DB, if you had balls.
Which I had the balls, but nothing came out of them, so to speak.
Yeah, no, another ripper. What's that? 6 in a row for DB?
I think it might be. Let's see. I gotta find. Here he is. Yet still somehow in my second best silver lineup. If he had done anything at all, that could have been a real top
I
performer
hate
there.
that. Yeah, see when you're sitting tidy and you've still got a 0 on the board, you just sit and pray. Feju is a good shout in there. He did well this week.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seventh week of a zeros in a row. Christ
Oof.
alive.
I think he's lost his keys.
Not your keys, not your Twitter account, right? Isn't that what they say here in Web3?
Yeah, not my passkey. Yeah. Because I bought that epic DB off of Min for
Oh,
what I thought was a half decent price, but it's slowly but surely looking worse and worse every time.
yeah, but I mean, it'll be interesting because just something I do enjoy doing, kind of coming over to the clout leaderboard here, seeing how we look as we kind of get to the midway point, closer to the end of the season. I mean, he is down here, down in the dumps. He would be eliminated, so I'd be super curious to see if he gets replaced.
Oh,
Do you get
oh,
a
don't,
top
don't.
of like how? I mean,
Oh,
he's first place or last place. So what do they give for
he's a
his?
super awkward switch for sure, man.
Do
I
you
feel
just
like they're
get
gonna have to be like 5 or 6 star, right? Because
probably?
it would be absolutely brutal if I end up having bought that epic to end up with like one of the, like, like a, I don't want to diss anyone too much, but
Dis
you know.
dis some of our heroes of Christmas past, like
Okay,
Noah.
okay, I got it. What? Imagine they switch it out for like an epic terminal of truth. They can't take any offense.
Ugh.
Um, but you get what I'm saying. It's a tough switch, that one. I hope it's dealt with properly, or he at least shows signs of life to the team, so that they can exclude him or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah, that would be brutal.
it would. Not looking forward to that. I mean, I know I mentioned it here once or twice, but I just got my first DB card a few weeks ago, ever somehow through a pack reward, and
Hmm.
it's been nothing but zeros. So it's not quite as fun as all of you guys make it out to be. You're like, oh, DB posted. Oh, look at that, I'm in first place. Because it's I'm not having a good time, Ezrin.
Yeah, because I remember that whenever it was like DB, DB, everyone, there was like half the group were like, fuck yeah, and the other half were like, oh fuck.
There goes my week.
Yeah, that's like, okay, that's about to turn the whole thing on its head. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. He's like a bit of a special case in that term. But yeah, that's a bit of a. Who's Benedictory? Oh, we checked this last week. That's Jing Tao, isn't it?
Yeah, Jing Tao, who actually already got replaced. So I wonder if that
Yeah.
means we'd only get 4 heroes, or if that's just kind
Mm.
of a UI mistake, and there would actually be a fifth new hero, or a fifth current hero eliminated. I'm curious.
Yeah. I can imagine LARP's going to save themselves, and someone who's a bit more switched off is going to fall out there. But yeah, crazy times. Let's see how it all pans out.
Yeah, man,
Think we're going
that's
to have a vote again? We're going to have a vote, do you reckon?
maybe. Yeah. If oh, that's such a good question. I don't know. I mean, I hope so. I just because it does give us a little bit of something to do with our fan points, and gives them a little utility before they turn into whatever they might turn into.
Mm.
So yeah, I think it's an enjoyable little way to see how the community kind of votes with their wallets there.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see how it all works out.
Yep. So that was my week. Nothing crazy, but a couple $100 feels nice in the pockets there, and yeah, we're halfway through season 4, so getting ever closer to some new heroes and getting rid of some old trash, and looking at the top here, some of these new heroes, I'm pretty sure AIXBT actually wouldn't be invited in, but
Yeah.
even these guys, if they're all in the top 40, 32, 36, 37, that's a nice little cadre getting added there.
Is that where they would have placed last week?
I think so. I think that's what it means. I can't tell if it's that or if it's just their overall. I mean, yeah, I think so, because I mean, if you see this guy got 8 million views, 4 million views, 2 million views. I can't imagine they're placing in the bottom 100, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Uh,
Nice. Well, that I think that's actually better placed than some of the other ones, because the last spot of heroes ended up being a bit of a like kind of worse than mid, which we'll
yeah,
talk about a bit later on. But there was
yeah.
ones like Tony, who I had great hope for. Who,
Your boy.
yeah, look where he finished, 142. The fuck, man.
Hey,
Which
that's
I
a
don't quite understand, because he posted every day and he had half decent engagement. But I need to look into the specifics of it. I'm sure someone who knows it inside out can say why he ended up
I mean,
down.
maybe only thing I can think of without actually looking into his posts or anything like that. Maybe some of them were botted. and the team, when Molt did his little comb through after the tournament ended, maybe they found something and kind of had to artificially dock him here and there. I don't know.
And nits and the malt's comb.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that
Okay.
was my week, so I'm gonna throw it over to you. You let me know how'd she turn out? How did you get first place in every league this time, or just most of them?
What? No, I didn't. I didn't. I did actually have what looked like was going to be my best finish in gold for a while, but it tapered off a bit at the end. But let me go through this. I think I ended up having a load of heroes who were low stars that I able to boost a ton of my why doesn't this work? Uh, competitions, view, claim. That works that way. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh fuck, I shouldn't have clicked that button. Um, I ended up getting 12. Oh, there we go. We're going back again. I'm having a nightmare. Right, here we go. So I ended up getting $1,200
Let's
from this week,
go.
which was very good. Yeah, I managed to get 0.125 ETH and 35 cards.
Let's go. Congrats, dude. That is insane. I mean, even the ETH alone, that's what? I mean, five, 500, $550, something like that in cash. Like, jeez.
Yeah, super solid. I was very, very happy with that. And anyone that knows my portfolio, it's pretty stacked full of Cirrus and Vo and Maxi. And so if I have a lot of those guys, that helped me build a lot of decks, and then I could put anyone big in the rest of the spots. Um, so yeah, you can see this one for example. This was like my best gold, which Vo pulled 13th, Clemente 30th, Main 4th, and then I had my Epic Mixie and Epic Cirrus pulling in decent scores as well. So yeah, it was kind of one of those weeks that was pretty set up for my portfolio because I was able to do a decent volume of decks, including a lot of the low star players. So I tend to find if you look at my track record, if we have a good bunch of those guys scoring well, I have a great week. If a lot of top tier heroes do what you usually expect them to do, I have a bad week. So that helped a lot because you can see here, like I was able to do another Cirrus in here. Easy
Yeah.
was 5 stars as well and did pretty well. Um, and there was just kind of a whole lot like that. So I managed to get in gold 22nd, 60th, 97th. So that was a decent
Wow.
haul.
3 top 100s. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was that impressed me. I was like, oh god, this is actually a great week. And then on the silver side, which is usually my bread and butter, I tend to do decent in silver but not in gold.
Hmm.
Um, I managed to get a 95th, 131, 200, 200, 200, 300, 400, 500. So these were all kind of, especially up to the 400 range here. I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decks in the ETH, which was great. And then the rest just farmed frags all the way down here 100, 100, 60, 80, 50, 40. So that was great. I had a great week there. Bronze, I did have a couple of decks. I think this was like my one that I hoped was going to be the worldy,
Yeah.
but Ram let
Wow.
me down. He he was the one that I kind of put in thinking he would do better than he did. Um, and then I can't remember Rectover. Oh, he was 6 star, was he? No. Oh, this is all updated. It's a bit annoying they did that because I want to see what they were at when I picked them. But
Yeah.
yeah, so overall, great week. A lot of kind of stacking small amounts of frags that added up to a decent haul. And yeah, the overall total was 35 cards and 0.12, so pretty chuffed with that.
Let's go, dude. It'll be worth a few
Um,
extra ETH as soon as you pull that legendary Greg that's waiting for you. I'm sure of it.
so do we know if the cards work?
I mean, that's a great question. I bought some Jade packs, or I spent the
Oh.
fragments. Let's see if
Open the pack. Yeah, there's not much going on the open the packs. It looked like it
Mm-hmm.
was working, and then it's kind of tapered off a bit.
Yeah, it's still giving me the like the little timer where it says the packs are pending. It's been doing that for a few minutes now, and then I
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
refresh and the timer just starts over again. So yeah, looks like you may be able to spend the frags, but you just can't open the packs yet.
Damn. Um. Okay, well we can keep an eye on your ones, see if they work out, or if anyone in the chat has sees it is working. Let us
Yeah,
know.
great
Um.
call.
And then we can maybe have a look at where everyone's sitting.
Yeah, let's do that, and I'll keep this up in case it does decide it wants to work for us again.
Yeah, let's see where the stars lie this week. I mean, so we got DB in a 1, got Apex down at a 1. He was traveling last week. Um, Gout with still at 2 stars, crazy.
Hmm.
He had
Oh,
another shocker.
yeah, it looked like he was
Um,
back in form, and then just falls off a cliff.
yeah, because what happened? Because I think a lot of people had him down as like a top 2 star. Um, and he has started posting again. As of today,
Mm-hmm.
he's been going crazy.
I wonder if he's doing that shite where he deletes it if it doesn't get the engagement he wants immediately and just tries again.
Yeah, I mean, he did post. He has been, he posted yesterday
Yeah.
a few times, so I'm surprised he was so low on the. That's an interesting one. It's kind of, it's a bit like Tony.
Hmm.
If we look at him, he's getting like 5K, 6K, 3K all the way through. The ones obviously an hour ago don't count. But then if you look at the other one was Tony, who also did a bunch of posting and also ended up in the. I mean, we're talking 140th, but still, seems a bit strange that they were so bad this week.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it wasn't insane engagement. Maybe that's what. I'm sure one of the big heads can tell us. We can maybe ask the Molt. Um,
Oh, that was a nice little ski slope of a chart there.
I know. I mean, the thing is, he's so new as well. Let's see where everyone finished. Yeah, I mean, the top 10 was pretty standard issue, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was good to see Horseback.
Yeah, he was in first place for quite a while there. Was making hay for our good friend Clayton Mooney, who I think is
Yeah,
the number one horse holder in the world. So that was great.
number one horse holder in the world. Um, yeah, that was good. He's had a few strongish weeks, like 30th and then up to 9th, which is great. Because for a while it looked a bit depressing.
Mm-hmm.
And then who else was a bit of a shock? KNV was back.
Yep.
Um, this is a good looking chart, kind of.
He stays
Does
up
it
there,
last?
absolutely.
Yeah. And then who else did we have? Your boy Based was back.
Yeah,
Has he
he
been
did.
back for a while?
Yeah, he yeah did looked good for quite a few weeks there. Bottomed out for a week or two, and then came back. I mean, last week he was sitting at 2 or 3. So as long as he can
Oh,
stick around
nice.
up there, that's not a bad spot for him. And especially at his price, he's come down a lot. So that could be a potential kind of value play for anyone looking to upgrade their portfolios.
Yeah, and it's nice to see Mert back as well. Like this is a hell of a chart. Jesus. For a while he was on the chopping block and also even looking like he was just going to stay on private for ages. So it's like another return
Yeah, and
return.
then I think it was a week or two ago he went on HK and Carpenter's fantasy deck building series. So I know, and I mean, even this week he posted explicitly about Fantasy Top for quite a while. So I do think he's leaning into it, playing the game. I think he's playing at least one elite deck with his own Soulbound Legendary. So getting finding that motivation to do well.
That's great. I mean, that's what we want. It's like if these guys are engaged, then you don't have to play the DB game. It's like, you know, you still got those ones that were brought on super early on who weren't necessarily sold on the idea. I think obviously with I had a big bet on Cirrus. Where did he end up finishing? Was it like
Was it
50th or something?
40s? Yeah, maybe 40s, low 40s, high 50s, something like that, I thought.
Yeah, 46. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah, that's
Nice to
great.
see him back with NFTs heating up. Mika's got the drama arc right now. But you know she was sitting down low for a while. So yeah, it's good. There seems to be like quite a few people are kind of back on the grind. CBB still ripping up on Hyperliquid.
Yep. Posted what was it? He had like a $2.5 million loss because of that whale, messing around with the charts for the new plasma token that launched there. He got liquidated for a big amount, so that was sad, but also kind of funny.
Was it 1 million? Because this was the thing that blew my mind. Like, look at this.
That
14-day volume was 2.5 billion.
that's in that doesn't
Oh
even
no, that's
seem
not
right.
his.
Oh,
No,
that's
that's
not
not.
his. Okay.
Uh, I think this is overall volume on Hyperliquid.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ
sorry,
Almighty.
I kind of said that wrong to begin with. But even then, yeah, he's playing with pretty fat stacks by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that was a bit of a look at this week. Um, oh, you got your jades.
Yeah,
Nice.
my looks like my Jades came in. It did take him a while, like doing the countdown, refresh. So yeah, if you're gonna
I
do
might
any,
buy some here,
yeah,
and
get them
then
in
we can
now
switch
just so
over
they
to you.
can sit and marinate for 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. What should I do? I'll do a few sets.
But while we wait for yours to prove, not in the nice proving drawer you got down there, let's claim some of these guys and put them.
Yeah, let me know when you want to switch.
Wrong code. Let's try it again. There
Oh,
we
mine was
go.
straight through as well,
Oh,
so we
what
can
the
go to you.
hell? Rug,
I
rug,
guess
rug,
they
rug, rug,
fixed
rug.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. They probably just fixed it while we were
They've
blathering
hit the indexer with a hammer.
on. They took the cartridge out and blew in it real fast. All right, five
We're about to
cards.
hear that. We're about to hear that almost Amiga-esque music
Yeah.
with the doosh doosh doo 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 doo. Right, let's be
Educate the
having it, mate.
kids.
5 is all you need. Let's
Yes,
do it.
sir. Come on, Lego Greg. Come on. Alright, that does not look
Okay.
like a legendary Greg. That looks like a
They're
legendary
all are
piece
they
of
all
shit.
green?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
I know. War Daddy, man. He came out
Ew.
goofed.
I meant a
I still
legendary rarity, not a guy named legendary. Common
yeah.
misconception.
Yeah. That I don't know what's going on with that guy. Like, do some of these guys like top the charts, get in the game, and then just pack it up?
Maybe, man. They come out of the gates, and even I know legendary even said on his Twitter he was like he had written and drafted a bunch of tweets for his first week so he could come out hot out of the gates with a couple bangers. And I think that's all he had the creativity for was just one week, and he's done. He's out of tweets.
That's so funny.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, Jay, he'll
Oh.
do anything for a couple $100.
I'll never live that down.
No, as he shouldn't. Oh,
Oh,
dang
Jesus. Right, this
man.
better be a banger behind here.
Oh, I just feel like it's not. Oh, Evan Van
Oh,
Ness, rip a dip.
fuck's sake. That's a stinker.
Checker said in chat his rewards were pretty awful, but I don't know if you could beat this, my friend.
What did Checker get?
He posted in the MVHQ channels. He got two all
Oh,
comment. Oh yeah, you're seeing it.
I just saw it. Okay, yeah, that's pretty stinky as well.
Yeah. Oh, GG.
Sheesh.
That's okay. Like, I mean, we've talked about it 100 times. It feels like you have days like this, and then you have days where it's star platinums, it's bold Leonidas's, it's I mean top of the top shelf. So it comes with the territory.
It sure does. Yeah, you get good weeks and bad weeks. Right, what we going, 12 or 23? Which
Woo!
one's first?
Well, let's warm us up. Let's get the palate cleansed after mine.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, all legendaries. The
I don't
rarity,
even know what I
not the
want.
bunny.
Yeah, I just want something absolutely great.
Come on,
Is that too
come
much
on,
to
come
ask?
on.
Oh, they're all green.
Oh, a sea of green. But I feel like I see some stars in there.
There's like maybe a 4-star is like the best looking.
Oh
Let's go.
god.
Okay,
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 okay.
okay, okay.
Ugh. Okay,
Makesy?
makes it
Ah,
good.
I'll never be sad with another Makesy.
Yep.
Okay, okay, okay,
Ugh.
okay.
Ugh, sir.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
you were supposed
this
to
is like
cleanse the palate, not drop shit all over it. God.
uh, yucky. Right, okay. Let's be having you 23.
Yeah, that was the warm up. That was you got all the shite out of the way, and now we're getting to the good stuff. Come on.
This better be good, man. I would love something special to boost my portfolio value here.
Come on, rare, epic. Let's get something.
Oh, they're all
Oh
green
god,
again.
the sea of lime green.
There is a few nicer looking star
Yeah.
hints at the side there. So let's see.
Come on,
It'll
come
be
on.
a fucking Mika, you know that.
Oh my.
It'll be a 6-star Mika. Right,
Okay.
okay, Apex. I think Apex is a good shout for next week, so I'm not too sad about that. Damien.
Okay. Damien again.
Damien. Jason Choi. Okay. 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 Okay! I'll take a
Ooh,
jack.
let's
That's good.
go. I,
Okay, nice. I'll
and I
take
think
that.
this has been his only week where he wasn't an 8 star. So that's honestly that's great value if he can pop back up to his useful area.
Yeah. But I mean, from 35, if we only get one good comment, that's pretty
Ugh,
rough.
yeah. Ugh. A
Oh,
lot
this
of
is
bickle
this.
pickle.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a
Ugh,
sad end.
ugh, ugh, ugh,
Bloody
ugh.
hell. Oh well, gotta be happy with my jack,
Let's
which I
see.
think takes me up to 2 jacks.
Ooh, nice.
I think. Oops. Rarities. Comment. Let's see. Yeah, 2 jacks.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great poll considering his past finishes were 4th, 11th, 9th, 12th, 12th, 23, 14. Like, this is obviously this past week at 37th. That is the anomaly. So if he gets back up to those top 15 kind of finishes, that's still a great card to have.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I might look at upgrading my Mert at some point. I've got 9 of those sitting there.
Oh my god.
I think. Do you know what? I think Merp was one of the ones that I ended up. You know, I remember when I had like a stack of the ones that fell out,
Uh huh.
and they got switched over, and you kept saying, I kept saying, should I just burn all these? And you were like, well, they're just gonna keep rolling into each other. I think that's what happened with my Merp stack. It's like it ended up just getting upgraded itself with more Merps.
Yeah. I mean, his
Yeah, my
his
up
chart is beautiful. The last month or two, 81 to
is so
51
good.
to 38 to 34. I mean, that's as clear an uptrend as you can get, and you can turn that into a rare perennial kind of 6, 7 star there. That's great value.
Yeah, because I got Merp to upgrade, KMV to upgrade, and Lawrence if I feel the need. But I think I'm gonna wait for Lawrence to return before I touch that.
And about a dozen Makesy's up there too.
It's just too good as a common. Like, there's no point in having a higher grade Mixie because he's either playing or he's not.
Yeah.
So he's like a great filler card just to put in as commons in every league. But the fact that Merp's a 7-star, I might just do an upgrade of Merp now. Do you think we'll get a skip?
I mean, we have to. That's just science.
Okay, let's go. Let's go and do ourselves a merp upgrade.
Come on.
What does that mean? Level up success. That's it.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Doesn't show you anymore?
It's at the end of that now.
Yeah, okay. Well.
Guessing it must have just been. Let's see.
Oh!
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
I fucking
days!
did!
Esren! Let's go!
Jesus Christ!
Woo!
Yes!
Come
Okay.
on.
We can. Let's go, man. Let's see
Bro.
that. Did that actually happen? Yes! Leveled up
Brother!
straight. Fucking hell!
Come on,
Woo.
what a fucking upgrade.
Hell yeah. Okay. That was an
Jesus,
absolute.
mate.
That was
Oh,
a.
wow.
That's made it so worth it.
That's yeah, you can get 35 Mikados. No, no shade Mikado, just not the best card. And you get that upgrade. Wow.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Yes.
Golden Elite just got you just wow, what a proper fucking upgrade for some of your best lines there.
That just became my second best card, according to the
Oh
stats.
my days, let's go, dude. Oh, that's so great. I'm so happy for you.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Woohoo, daddy.
Wow. What are the chances, man?
Oh, dude. Oh, let's go. That's so great. Oh man.
Jesus.
I mean, that would have been a mere
Okay.
1,500 point card right there. Oh, wow.
And you can't argue with that chart.
Gee, look at that. That is the clearest kind of uptrend you could ask for. That is a clean line. Oh man.
Wow. Okay. I'm pretty chuffed with that.
Oh man, I'm doing fist pumps here. Oh, I'm jumping out of my chair. Gonna do the
That's
Ronaldo
awesome.
celebration. Come on.
There you go. Top bid 0.16 for a bunch of merps that I think were just handed in from when Heroes dropped out. So
And if
I,
this
I
if his trend continues at all, that card could easily, 1.5, 2x from here in ETH value.
yeah. And I fucking love that Sabrina's Gengar.
Oh yeah. Cap's quoting me in the chat. It's just science. I mean, I look, I said it was science. I didn't say I understood how it worked, but
Fucking yes. That is great. I am over the damn moon. Whatever happens from here, I don't care. That was great. I don't even know the last time I had a skip. I think it was DB way back when. And I'm talking months. That's brilliant, man. Yes. Let's go.
dude, that's amazing. Oh god, that's so exciting. God, yeah, you know we're clipping that as soon as this show is over and we're posting that everywhere. That's amazing, man. Congrats. What a hit.
That is seriously great. Okay.
This
Fuck
this
yeah.
is this is why we do it. This is why we play for those electric moments like that where you hit basically a 10x in value on an upgrade.
That's bro. Love it, man. Okay, you need to tell me where we're going now. I'm kind of.
Yeah, I mean, hell, if we didn't have a fun little graphic to debut here, I would say we end it there. We retire on the high note. We go out as we did the treble, and we're retiring. We're hanging up the managerial tracksuit.
That's it, man. That's it.
Oh no, but yeah. So yeah, I gotta get back on track. That was amazing. But we do have a new little segment here, a couple predictions that we're gonna make. So, gonna pull up a fun new graphic. We don't have a wipe like we normally do when we kind of transition from one scene to another. But maybe we'll wipe to you. I'll put this up, and then if we wipe back to me, it looks like we do it. Heyo!
I'm trusting the process. I have no idea what you just did, but I'm happy for you. I think that worked.
We are here. So we got a fun new graphic courtesy of one Mac Attack. I saw him in the chat. Thank you as always, Mac, for your excellent work here. And yeah, we're gonna use a graphic like this, and week to week, you and I we're gonna make a couple of picks for some players we think might be a good surprise heading into next week. who might be a big flop heading into next week, and then finally who really has podium potential, who might finish top 3, top 5, maybe even top 10. We have an extended podium here at Fantasy Top. We'll just say that.
Yeah, yeah, this is good because I think like a good surprise I'm guessing is like who low star do we expect to do particularly well next week? Big flop, who's a high star that we think is gonna do shit? And then podium potential is like, is anyone out there that we think has a chance for breaking into the top 10 that maybe isn't always there? But yeah, I think this should be fun. Let's
Yeah,
do
I
it,
mean
man.
it's easy to say Greg, right? Greg has podium potential. He's basically a
Yeah,
lock.
exactly.
But we're gonna try and provide a little more hard hitting analysis and value than just pick Greg. All right, done. Let's move on.
Yeah, exactly. It's like big flop. Yeah, we know who that's going to be. Yeah, yeah. The idea is to try and pick someone that we think
Yes,
maybe
sir.
isn't a regular in these
Yeah.
positions.
All right, man. Well, let's start off with. I guess we'll start off with you then for your good surprise. Who do you think might be a good surprise for us heading into next week?
So there's two that I was playing with here. So I think the idea for the one the idea from my side was to try and like last week we had a bunch of 2 stars that were super um like super easy choices like your Sirius's and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
This week I'm thinking I'm going to decide. I was unsure whether to do Lawrence or Apex, but I think I'm going to settle on Apex.
Okay.
And the reason is back from holiday, so normally a bit more, as you can see, like no, not a great choice. I might regret this, but I'm going to go with it. It's just science, right? Um,
Quote of the day.
I think I'm going to pick Apex. The reason being, back from holiday, I also saw them doing quite well on the football.fun
Mm.
leaderboard. So they're obviously playing that. And I believe football.fun and fantasy are kind of partnering a bit in terms of the clout stuff. So I'm going to go out on a whim and say Apex might be quite active next week and might, between those two things, I'm going to just put my name on Apex for a good surprise.
I like that. Yeah, he had posted he was going on holiday, going to a wedding as well, like you said. So yeah, if he's back in any regard, 1 star, even if he only gets up to a 3 star, getting back to his normal kind of posting cadence, that's still a lot higher value than 95% of those 1 stars are going to give you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's my good surprise. The big flop, I had a look through where we are. So if we look at rank high to low, I did go through who's up there that might not hold it. And the one I'm going to pick is Smokey the Bearer. 6 stars.
Ooh,
I don't think that's going to be a good week.
I love that. Yeah, I know Barachain has been struggling a little bit. Price has been slowly kind of trending upward, and yeah, I know he's been a little more just active on the timeline, kind of explaining and trying to combat some of the FUD. So I love that pick.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm going with Smokey for that. Podium potential, oofed. I was looking through Vo's chart, and she has kind of bounced around in the last 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks between in the top 15, kind of between 5th and 15th. So
Mm.
I am going to say Vo is going to get top 5.
Oh, wow. Okay. She did have a,
And
a pretty big post this past week. She mentioned a week or two ago that she had signed on to a new position, and I think it was just this week, even a day or two ago, she announced that it was going to be working for Avalanche. Big L2
yes,
over there.
yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, that's my 3. Good surprise, Apex, big flop, Smoky, podium potential. I'm gonna say Vo.
I love that. Yeah, I mean, she's clearly when she wants to, she's a beast. So I love that, man. I think that's a great call for good surprise with Apex, big flop with Smokey, podium potential with our friend Vo there. I love it, man. Those are great.
Nice. So yeah, that's it. We need to work out how we win here. So I wanna play against you every week, but we can work that out after.
Ooh, okay, yeah, yeah. We'll talk about that as soon as we're done with the show here. Maybe, yeah, man, we can probably just do something based on their
Yeah.
scoring or maybe their placement relative to what their category, right? Like big flop, the worse they do, the more points we can give ourselves there.
Yeah, we can fine tune this. We can fine tune this. But yeah, how about you? What you got for a good surprise?
Yes, sir. Let me see here. Pull up
I love how
my
that's written as well. A good surprise.
yeah.
So fucking cutesy, man.
We did right before we tear them down with a big flop of nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's see. So first, I will also start with my good surprise. I think for my good surprise, I'm gonna go with our friend, and a little bit different than yours, but I'm gonna go with Bread Guy. You know,
Ooh.
not a 1 or a 2 star, so not super low, but even at 4 stars, I think there's plenty of value there. If we want to look at his chart, he's kind of all over the place. As
Mm-hmm.
low as 113, but as high as 18th in the past month or two.
Yep.
So I think really 90 set. He's only gone really below that 100 watermark once in the last month or two. So I kind of see this as where he normally bottoms out and hoping for a return to maybe the 50s or even, the 40s, 30s, 20s range. So I think that could be a good surprise for us.
That's a good shout. Yeah, I think that's a nice one. I mean, I always loved Bread. He was like a top 30, top 20 staple for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at
Certainly has
that.
tapered
Whew.
off.
It
Oh
is,
yeah, I forgot
is
about that tournament all chart. Jesus, that's
he looks like
yeah. I mean,
a
you can see.
a DB mirror, except he doesn't go all the way down. His bottom was just around like 60 or so.
Yeah, still definitely active, but just not pulling in the numbers that it used to do. So
Yeah.
yeah, good shout. Let's see if next week's the answer.
Yep, so he's my good surprise. Starting off almost like a compliment sandwich. We start off really nice. Now let's go. Who do we think is going to be in the shitter next week?
Oh, there's one other one that I probably should have considered, but let me hear what you got to say
For good surprise or for big flop?
for big flop.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let's see. Well, my big flop, we didn't mention him earlier. I'm going to go with KNV.
Woofed.
You know,
Okay.
had a great week, right? Finished, what is that, 11th? But if you look, I mean, that's so he's on an uptrend here the last few weeks, but he had a solid month or so where he was 158th, which might be one tweet, or even, 168, 172, which is just he had a couple zeros right in a row there. So
Yeah.
and let's go to tournament all as well. Yeah, when he's posting, he's a fairly okay hero. So even if he just goes back to that, he probably goes from a 7 down to a 4, a 5 star. But even in the worst of times, he can go down to a 1 or a 2 star. So I think my big flop is going to be KNV.
Good shout. Yeah, I mean, I like KMV. I do hope it's an uptrend and we're going to continue to see it. But yeah, the jury is still out whether it can be consistent. So let's wait and see.
Yep. Who else? Who did you want to add in there as a potential flop?
Mika. I think up at 6 star this week,
Ooh, love
and
that.
I am not entirely sure whether this is going to stay.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, a great uptrend the last week or two, but right before that, she was oof down in the dumps.
Yeah, and just now it's like a big drama arc kicking off on Twitter, which could peter out, and then it's like, what next? But again, I ended up with a ton of Mikas, so I'm here for it, but I'm not sure.
Oh man, I think that's a great shout as well. KNV, Smokey, Mika, a lot of great options for reverse decks for next week.
Yeah, and then podium potential. Who you got?
Podium potential, I'm gonna go with one of my own favorites here. So a little bit of bag bias, only because I keep such a close eye on them. So I do feel like I'm a little more in tuned. But based
Ah,
carbon, just
Yeah.
has been a powerhouse. We're looking at the recent chart here. I mean, let's see, going back to mid July, we've got 20th, 15th, 32, 35, 9th, 48th. So, really, right here, 48th, 54, that's really close to the bottom of his range. And otherwise, you can see he is possible of getting a top 10 placement. So, I think he's got to be my pick for podium potential. And even if he doesn't quite squeeze out top 10 for a podium spot, if we're looking at getting 32, 35, 15 from a 5-star, I still think that's great value.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a great shout. I really like Carbon. And yeah, I think that's a great shout. If he has a good week, he's definitely got the ability to get up there. So I think that's a great shout.
Yeah, and even like I said, even if it's not perfect, getting even 7-star value from a 5-star just gives you so much more flexibility with the rest of your kind of lineup there. So yeah, really not happy that he became a 5-star because it means he didn't perform super well last week, but happy to have him as a 5-star this week and kind of just work with what you got.
Great shout. Okay, so you've got Carbon and Mika. Sorry, Carbon and KMV
Yes.
and
and
Bread.
and bread guy, yeah. And we'll get some their PFPs thrown up on here as well, and we'll post these out on our socials just for everyone who might need a little reminder or wasn't able to make the show today. We'll get all these out to the public just so you can see how good or bad we are with our picks.
Yeah, I know. I feel like as we do this, we'll get better at it.
Yeah, agreed.
But love it, man. Cool, man. Did you see what I saw?
I believe I did. We talking fantasy top announcement? Brr, 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 brr.
I am fucking stoked for this. Fresh
Um,
off the press.
let's do it. Oh, do you already have it pulled up? Oh, there we
I
go.
got
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm fumbling around. You go.
Okay. So, if you've been living under a rock, you've probably, unless you've been living under a rock, sorry, you've probably not, you've probably been that. Football.fun. It's basically like fantasy a bit of so rare. So if you're into football, which is the actual football and not hand egg, you know, I the basically they have now got a partnership with fantasy, and from what I'm reading here, we are going to have a ton of packs and points up for grabs for gold, silver, bronze, elite next week. So a lot of packs, a lot of points on offer for the top 10s in each league. And it is not easy to get rep points in this game, so these are valuable. The packs give you shares of players that you can use in the football.fun tournaments. And the rep points from what we've been playing up to now is to allow you to get early access to certain players, start buying those up at a cheaper price before they get released to the public. And so this is probably one of the more exciting collabs that I've seen. Yeah, what do you think about it based on what you first read?
I mean, I'm in the same camp as you, right? We're huge football fans. We talk about it. Our top three topics of conversation are probably fantasy top, trading cards, and football. So this is a match made in heaven with two of those three right there. So I think, like you said, there's no way you couldn't know about this unless you're just living under a rock. It's been the clear kind of winner as far as attention and mind share in the space the last week and a half. Done numbers, seen people, 50, 100x their money they put in. So I think partnering with them is just a really smart choice. I mean, it allows them to, you know, kind of not not take away in a bad way, but just join forces as they are the project of the moment right now. So get get them in the books. Let's share some rewards, share some tech here with Clout, and yeah, I'm excited to see how well you and I both do in the tournament and on the Clout leaderboard here, just which I got pulled up for the time being because. I mean, a lot of names I recognize. Our own, MVHQ's own Meg right here in number 2 spot. those could be some really juicy rewards. So I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
getting some tweets out and maybe getting myself on the leaderboard if I can.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a it's a fun game. I mean, I did absolutely atrocious last week because I kind of joined on Saturday, so I missed half the games and then kind
Yeah.
of played catch up and then got dumped on. But I am pretty excited for it. I've put a bit of cash into this, and we've got a really good group within MVHQ where people are people are super into it, like crazy amounts. So it's nice to see a collaboration between a bunch of people that haven't really been playing a ton of fantasy within MVHQ, and they're now going to be at least joining in on the clout side of it, because as well as just the game for playing, like as you would normally do every week, they do have this. They do have a ton of packs and rep points going to the clout leaderboard. So there's a couple of ways to play it. So you could join in like you normally do with the tournament entries, or you could just play the clout game. But either way, yeah, I love it.
Same, man. It's exciting, right? And I think it typifies something we've spoken on here is that the fantasy top team and 710 in general. I know they move quick. They see an opportunity. They see these guys are also a fantasy based project on base. That's funny. And so why not try and join forces there and just amplify both projects, expand the pie. It doesn't have to be because I saw a bunch of Twitter posts and stuff where people were like, "Well, I'm out of fantasy top, moving on to football.fun," right? But there's enough users, enough liquidity, enough everything for both projects to be successful and expand that pie. So both segments of audiences and the crossover can really all succeed and do well. So I think it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And football.fun is pretty good. Like, I don't know if it's worth us trying to give a little rundown on how it works, but I feel like they've been pivoting quite a bit this week. It's kind of changing a lot.
Yeah, that was my take as well. Like I got in, I played last weekend's tournament. Um, but even since then, there have been a few different changes, and it sounds like there might be some more to come. Um, so kind of you got to keep your head on a swivel there if you're really got deep bags. Make sure you're keeping up with everything they're saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, but yeah, love it, man. I hopefully win some of this stuff next week if I can.
Yes, sir. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun to do a little next week's show, do a little fantasy top card ripping, go over to football.fun, do some pack rips there, see if we can't get some Mbappe's, some Yamals,
I'm
some
all about
Kanos.
the Isaac. That's my. I'm currently keeping a close eye on the transfer news because he is potentially going to be going to Liverpool. Should be good.
Oh
Should get a
God.
good start. I know you're a City fan, so it's not exciting for you, but
No, I mean he is a top tier striker. He would really fill out some holes there that they have. So selfishly have been hoping that Newcastle would stand firm and not let him go at least until next year, but looks like that's just going to be a dream.
yeah, that's over. I believe, and his price says it too. I think people have realised it's going to happen. I just wonder how quickly it'll happen, how quickly he'll be playing. Obviously, it won't be this weekend, but
Yeah.
um, he could be in as early as next week, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, depending on his fitness and all that. Ooh, but yeah, make sure everyone listening, make sure your Clout account is set up, and if not, set that up. Go create an account at football.fun. You're gonna need all these things to be eligible for rewards and for to track all your tweets, mind share, all those things. So get on that today. Start posting. Yeah, I love these tournaments where you have double opportunities to earn. Right, we saw it last week where you could have
Yeah,
earned ETH and
Zed.
fantasy stuff as well as Zed. I saw plenty of people posting. I got $200 worth of Zed, $1,000 worth of Zed. So just expanding your ways of earning and different currencies, different tokens. It's really, really cool. Feels like it's come a long way.
Yeah, and I got a fucking epic merp.
Oh my
Fucking come on!
god! Ah, almost forgot.
I'm over the moon
Actually,
with that.
let's. I want to check something.
What a what a win, man.
Let's see. Let's go down to Merp. Click on him. Yeah, okay. So he's got 42 epics in circulation. So a little bit higher than some heroes, but still to go from owning out of his 2,000 commons to one of the 40 epics, that's a decent little trade up.
Yeah, pretty sick win that one. Over the moon. Very cool, man. Very, very cool.
Amazing. Yeah, man.
I've got 65 frags here. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a quick spin of the wheel.
Oh, you are testing your luck, are we? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on a here.
Yeah, that is.
Here we go.
Come on.
Turn these 50 frags into 10 frags immediately. With haste.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Sapphire Pack, come on.
Oh,
Ah! Oh!
it's a Malibu beach house in
There we
fan
go.
points. Let's go. Okay, I'll take that. Sure, why not?
Could be worse. Could
Could be
be
worse.
worse.
Could be worse. It could have been that season pack.
Oh, just wait till next season. We're back at it again.
Oh, please. Let's not mess that up again. Jesus. Nice. Well, yeah. Anything else? I think that was everything on my side.
Yeah, that's all I've got for the day, man. I mean, ripped some packs, we skipped some levels on some upgrades. We got a new clout and new rewards partnership for next week. I mean, it's as hot a time as any to be in fantasy. Just week after week, farm those rewards, rake in that ETH. Like, I mean, yeah, there's not a better farm in my book right now. Just it's you can get cold hard ETH, you can get cards, you can get rewards from other projects. You're getting fantasy points towards an eventual hopeful TGE. Like, I mean, you can get rewards 5 or 6 times over just from throwing in a couple lineups.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, nice one. It's been a pleasure. Let's see how these picks do. And yeah, looking forward to getting all my stuff in for next week. Win some fantasy football packs and rep points.
Yes, sir. That's all we have for you guys this week. So thank you very much for everyone who stopped by in the audience. Cap, Checker, SO, Web3 Jack, and everyone else. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah, this has been another fantastic level skipping episode of Fantasy Top Down. So until next week, let's go. Until next week, Silva Surger and Big Esren signing off.
Thank you.